when y'all gonna start to realize that some females are messed up? And when I say they messed up, like, they will literally pay a man no attention at all. Like, he probably would try to get with her or something like that, and she like, ew, like, you feel me? She'll do that. But as soon as she see that man with a pretty girl, now she want to be on his top.
Most women can only see value in a man if she has to compete for a man. I'll say that again. Most women can only see value in a man if she has to compete for a man. The vast majority of women I have slept with has been women who were compelled to my bedroom because of the existence of another woman or other women. They say the easiest way to attract women is to already have women, and this is very true. Married men experience this phenomena, celebrities experience this phenomena, and players experience this phenomena. You could call it social proof, or you could call it mate copying. Regardless, I like to simply understand it as triggering the woman's competition anxiety, triggering the woman's desire to compete and to prove to herself that she is either as good or better than the competition, or that she has the tools to take what another woman has.
Now she want to be on his top. Like, these women be competing with y'all females, okay? These females will literally compete with your lady. And if you literally fall for that trap, shame on you.
100%. Fellas, if you are in a situation where you are happy with your woman, then do not be flattered by this attention. Because as I said, she isn't attracted to you. She's attracted to the challenge your woman presents. If you respect your union, do not let a random woman disrespect your union by proving to herself that she can break your union and have you if she wanted to. But even if you don't respect your union, then also do not be flattered by the attention. Use this energy to either sleep with the random woman or to stimulate competition anxiety in the woman who is with you. Listen to what I'm saying. You can either take that woman on 3 dates or you can simply trigger her competition anxiety. Fellas, before I learned game, I used to literally just flaunt attractive women in the faces of other women. This is how I slept with my first 40. This really is the easiest way to get women. If you showed a woman how easy it is for you to get other attractive women, then she won't make you go through hoops to sleep with her. She will actually go through hoops to sleep with you.
Them girls was not on your body beforehand. I'm telling you, they literally like, oh, she real pretty. Now I want to mess with him. Now I want to see if I can get him because I know what he capable of getting. I'm trying to put y'all on to game because these females, at least some of them.
It's most of them. And I'm willing to bet any money that it is also the lady talking because these women are always projecting. Women are lazy when it comes to men, and women are also aware that they are exactly the same as other women because, as I always say, women are homogenous. So if an attractive woman likes you, then she knows that she will like you, or she assumes that she will like you. If an attractive woman feels safe around you, then she assumes that she will feel safe around you. If you are unattractive, but attractive women like you, then she will assume that you are either very good in bed, or that you have other hidden characteristics, further enticing her to explore you, further arousing her. Taking another woman's man saves her the energy and resources that goes into finding herself a man. And as I said, it proves to herself that she is either as good or better than the competition, and that she has the power to take what she wants from another person. This validates the woman and increases the woman's feelings of safety, control, and self-worth. Triggering the woman's competition anxiety with the existence of other women is just another easy way for the woman to see high value in you. Fellas, this is very, very important. If you do not have game, right, or if you struggle with being able to talk to women, if you struggle with, charisma, if you're not funny, then this is truly your other only solution, right? You have to be able to, this is the only way that a woman's going to sense high value in you, right? Is if you have other women. It's just that simple. When you have other women, you will see how all of a sudden the woman finds you very funny, very charismatic, so good at talking, all right? Very handsome. The woman will literally hallucinate when she sees you, and she will hallucinate when she thinks about you. All right. Remember, when you're dealing with women, it's all subjective. The objective reality doesn't really mean anything. You know, how the woman feels means everything. There is nothing more arousing than the woman's competition anxiety. All right. Women, we are animals at the end of the day. Never forget that we're animals. The best way to look at human behavior is the same way to look at lion behavior, tiger behavior. All right. We are animals. Men, we compete, and women compete. All right. And right. And women compete with other women. Don't let feminism confuse you and lie to you. They try to teach women that women are to compete with men. That's not true. Women compete with other women. And there's nothing more anxiety provoking than another beautiful woman. All right. So we've seen this before. You need to understand that there's no sense behind this as well. Like you can be with a 10 out of 10 and 3s and 4s are going to try and win you over because they think that they're either as good as this 10 or better than this 10. You know, honestly, you know, it's just something primal within the woman that is triggered, you know, and in order for her to feel relaxed, in order for her to prove the things that she needs to prove to herself, in order for her to approve of herself, in order for her to be able to look in the mirror and tell herself that she's good enough, she's going to want to compete with that woman. Now, what you do from there, fellas, is everything, because this is just attracting a woman to you. 9 times out of 10, what the woman will find out is that you're not that special. That's what they find out 9 times out of 10, is that you're not that special. A lot of you guys will let this attention go to your head. You shouldn't let this attention go to your head. It's more about her competing with the other woman than you. All right. So what you need to do from there is that you need to display to her the masculine behaviors, attitudes, and spirit that women are attracted to. You need to game her. Don't think the job is just done because she's come straight into your bedroom and slept with you straight away. You know, that was just a competition anxiety. At the end of the day, she's going to be left with you. You know, and you're going to have to game her. Don't be so flattered by that attention. Don't be so flattered by that attention. There's still much work for you to do. But as I said, if you are happy with your woman, then I would suggest that you ignore women who are showing you interest just because of the existence of other women. I literally screw them because it's very disrespectful. They don't really care about you. They just want to show to herself, and sometimes they want to show to the woman that she can take what she has. Don't let these women disrespect you like that.
What a fool you are. What a grand and intoxicating innocence. How could you be so naive?
You know, I go to the gym a lot with my woman. And you will get it all of the time. When I'm out and about, you will only see me with attractive women. When I'm out and about with my attractive woman, it's non-stop. It's actually disrespectful, actually, when you actually piece it together. You know, I'll just be straight out. We go to buy some clothes, right? The woman will literally put her back to the woman that I'm with to flirt with me and look me deep in my eyes and to try to flirt with me, right? So as I said, if you respect that union, don't let this random woman do that. Don't let this random woman do it to you, you know. But if you don't respect the woman, if you're just with some silly girl, man, that you're just trying to smash, then flaunt it, laugh about it. When you leave, tell her, you see how that woman's trying to smash? You see how that woman's trying to smash? Pull it in her face, flaunt it, all right? Flaunt it. It works. Flaunt it. When I was younger and a lot more rude, I would literally go to the same spots with a different woman every single time, knowing that it's going to get round to the last woman I was there with. And all it will do is just increase arousal with everybody everybody was more interested in me. Everybody is falling in love with me because of the existence of other women. So if you don't have any game or anything like that, you don't really actually need game if you have other women. I'm not joking. I would always advise that you have game for any type of long-term success though, and you just need game anyway. You need to understand human behavior, psychology. You need to have empathy anyway for you to have any kind of real success with women, but if I'm coaching a homeless person, or if I'm coaching an incel with truly no social skills, then literally I'll just tell them, well, get yourself one woman. That one woman's going to get you two. That two women's going to get you three. That three women's going to get you four. That four women's going to get you five. That five women's going to get you six. And then you can learn about women on a rotation of 6. How about that? If that makes sense. It's a lot more easier for you to understand women when you're dealing with them, Also, as well, I'm a monogamous type, really and truly. As I said, I practice optionality for me to find myself the right monogamous option. But a lot of men aren't monogamous. So for you men who aren't monogamous, there's a reason why men aren't monogamous. When you have a rotation of women, when you have multiple women, they all tend to regulate each other. So it becomes easier. Like the rotation regulates itself. That you do less the more women you have. People don't understand that. It's easier for you to have multiple women because the rotation regulates itself. But when you have one woman, you've got to do all of the work in terms of regulating that dynamic. Anyway, I'll do a video about that at another time. Leave a like, leave a comment, sign up for one-on-one coaching.